Good evening, everyone. My name is FiveNights Duelist, and I have some great-ass information for your face. Anyways, I am working on a crap ton of series for my channel right now. It won't be as much about deck profiles anymore, because, let's face it, that really gets old. I'm going to do more Yu-Gi-Oh! Jokes, and let's start off with the first segment that I have on this piece of paper here. I'm going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories on Saturday. Yeah, it's kind of crappy right now, but yeah, Saturdays will be about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories, because a lot of you who don't know, and there's probably a crap ton of you that do know, that there are certain cards that go together that create a story, such as BB, no, not Blackbeard, I'm talking about Buster Blader. His new archetype, well, he's considered an archetype now, but he has new support, and the cards that he has now creates his story. To number 2 is the How Good Is This Card series. If you can see, yeah, my handwriting kind of crappy at first. Yeah, but How Good Is This Card? The first month is going to be on a synchro that has not been released in the TCG yet, called Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon is a level 6 synchro monster that basically looks like a flaming version of Red Dragon Archfiend. Whenever it's synchro summoned, you can special summon back one Resonator from your grave back to the field, and he has a second effect which has not been announced at this time, or that I have yet to look at. So, yeah, and then months 2 will be about Satellanite Alpha, then on and so forth. Okay. So let's move on to another segment, which will be on Fridays, which is known as 10 Creepy Facts About Certain Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, such as Dark Necrofear, Ill Blood. Now, there is a very, very creepy story behind Ill Blood. A long time ago, well, not that long time ago, I want to say back in 2006, no, too soon. Probably around 2007, I want to say 7. There was an archetype that was supposed to be released in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community called Ghost. Yeah, look that up, it's really disturbing, and it's really funny, but awesome at the same time. This guy that had this ghost archetype, Ill Blood, ended up having dreams about demons, hordes of legions haunting him, calling him king, and then he tried to get rid of them. The demons got angry and tried to possess him. Yeah, that's basically it about that creepy story, but there's others that I will have for you later on this month and continuing throughout the year. The next segment is probably my crowning achievement for this channel, which is known as the Versus series. Now, I know how popular Pokemon Go is right now. You know, you have Team Mystic and blah blah blah. I can't keep up with the 3 teams because I don't pay much attention to them. But I do remember Team Mystic because one of my friends is part of him. And the team series for Versus is all about what team or what archetype would win. Are you for Team Fusion, Team Ritual, Team Synchro, or Team Xyz? And I had to do a lot of research to see which of these certain decks are the best with these types. For instance, if you're Team Fusion, maybe you prefer Shaddolls or Ritual Beast. If you're Team Synchro, maybe you prefer Red Dragon or you prefer Yang Zing. If you're Team Ritual, Gishke or Nekroz. And for Team Xyz, either, Constellar or Satellanite. So, that's going to be about the Versus series. I have the little logos right here. They will be better. This is just my crappy little drawing. And you got Team Fusion, Team Synchro, Team Xyz, and Team Ritual. They'll be a lot better because I have to go in and edit them on my Paint app. So, yeah, that's about it for this one. And the main reason that I wanted to make this video is, let's talk about the ban list. Now, Konami has talked about no longer having a release date for a ban list, and a lot of my friends dropped out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of it, because they don't want to spend a shit ton of money on a tier 1 deck, and then the next ban list that, comes around, Konami hits it. That's not exactly a reason to quit. See, unlike my friends out there, I'm not a big league, big timer, tier 1 loving player. I've always been a rogue player. I play random decks such as Melodious, and so far I've beaten a lot of tier 1 decks with that deck, thanks to Creature Swap or Aria, Lockdown with LG. But, let's talk about the ban list. Now, the first one I wanted to talk about is Form Pal Monkey Board. Monkey Board, I don't really see that big of a problem leaving it at 1. At 3, yes, it was literally a nightmare to have. But you should have just left it at 1. There's other cards you could have hit, such as, I don't know, probably the new Vader card that Cosmo got. Negates monster effects. A lot better to hit than Monkey Board. Monkey Board's not that big of a threat anymore. Especially since you only have 1 Joker. Only kind of makes sense. Second card I want to talk about is Kaiser Coliseum. Kaiser Coliseum I saw a lot in Bujin. Now I see it, well, I did see it, is what I should say, in Kaiju. But Konami decided to ban it because it was unfair play for the other player. We have another card called Vanity's Emptiness that is a 1. It does the same damn thing. Neither player can special summon monsters unless that card hits the field or your card you control hits the field. You could have limited it to 1. It would have been a lot easier. Okay, now we can go to the limited cards. Limited cards... I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they limited these cards, because they're not really that big of a deal. First of all, we have Sir Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. When he hits the graveyard, you can resurrect a Burning Abyss monster from your graveyard back to the field. It's not that big of a deal, people. Get over it. Okay, next one is Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. Yeah, send 2 Monarch spell trap cards to the graveyard, special summon a Monarch from deck, then it returns to the hand during the end phase. I wouldn't limit that card. I'd at least put it at 2 because it's not too sacky, but it's not too weak at the same time. But hitting it at 1, bad decision. Next card is Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Non-targetable card, pops a card on the field, 3,000, beater. Yeah, I can agree with you on that card. I can, because Dank Destroyer, as we call it in the Ignoble Lifestyle on Facebook, we really fucking hate that card. Like, worth a passion. Next card would be Magispector Unicorn Kieran. I haven't really went up against many Magispector players, so to see that he's been hit to 1 is baffling me, but there must be some reason behind it that maybe you guys in the comment section below can explain, because I don't see him as that big of a threat. Maybe that's just me, though. Next card, yes, I totally agree on, is Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. She is a freaking bitch to deal with. During either player's turn, Detached Material, send a card from your deck straight to the graveyard. When she's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Burning Abyss card from your extra deck to the field. Yeah, she can bring out the big purple Dante, or she can bring out Virgil without tuning. Kind of a nightmare to deal with. Especially when it's your turn, they detach material, Farfa, banish your shit, and you just kind of pour on that salt and want to rage quit. But you try to top deck, but you end up getting teabagged in the end. It isn't really a good thing to do. But nonetheless, I'm happy to see that she was hit. Next card is Emergency Teleport. Okay, Emergency Teleport. It allows the player to special summon 1 Psychic type monster, but it's banished during the end phase. And yes, it has to be level 3 or lower. Konami, why did you ban this card? It's not that big of a threat. Kind of sad, really. I mean, I'm guessing you're hitting Cosmo big time, but E-Telly is not one that you would want to hit. I mean, I can understand the Dark Destroyer, but the Emergency Teleport, it's a universal card. I mean, it goes in any deck. Next card is Pantheism of the Monarchs. You draw 2 cards. You can banish, select 3. I agree. It's kind of a sacky card, but I disagree that you put it at 1. You could have put it at 2 to see how players would still use the card. hitting it at 1 is kind of a douchebag way of saying, well, we're done with adding support for this deck, so we're just going to take it apart. Yeah. Next card is Pendulum Call. Again, like I said from the very beginning, it's a versatile card. It can go in anything. Hitting it, bad idea. And then the last one is the Monarch Stoneforth. Yes, I can agree with this card. People, we still have Soul Exchange, so it's not that big of a deal. Now into the semi-limited cards, we have Max C. Anybody take the Max C challenge? It's boring as fuck because you usually lose. Back on the semi-limited list is Thunder King Ryo. Neither player can draw. That's fun. And then Windup Magician. Well, Windups are back. Congratulations. You just fucked us in the ass. No longer on the list, Thousand's Eyes Restrict. Old school Yu-Gi-Oh card, no monsters can attack except for that card. And then you can equip a monster. Allure of Darkness is at 3. DDD players should be absolutely happy about this. Me, personally, I cannot stand Allure of Darkness. I've had so many bad hands with this card. But at the same time, I've had good hands, but my bad outweighs my good when using this card completely. But good for you, DDD players. You got it back. And the last one is Gold Sarcophagus. Maybe we could see Fortune Lady 0 deck back in action, which is Absolute 0 plus, you know, the Fortune Lady, which works really well. Anyways, those are my announcements. I hope you all enjoyed. My name is FiveNights Duelist, and I will see you guys back in the darkness.